What a win for Brent Key's crew as the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets upset the number 12 ranked Clemson Tigers at home on a walk-off 55-yard field goal by Aidbar to go to 3-0. Congrats to them in the ACC. One hell of a victory. They were ahead 13-0 in the second quarter, and then Clemson managed to get on the board with a 1-yard rush touchdown by Klubnik at the end of the first half to only be down 6 at halftime. And then Clemson's offense started to wake up. They drove down the field before a great Omar Daniels pick at the 11-yard line of Georgia Tech to solve the momentum by Clemson. But then Clemson's defense held tight, and then a 73-yard touchdown from Cade Klubnik to Brian Wesco Jr. gave Clemson their first lead of the game, and they were ahead 14-13. Next thing you know, you think, okay, Clemson, once again, like last week versus Troy, probably going to salvage this one as well. But no, credit Haynes King and the Georgia Tech offense. He had a hell of a day. 20 of 28 for 211. He had 25 carries for 101, and then a touchdown in the fourth quarter, followed by a 2-point conversion to go up by a touchdown 21-14. But then Clemson's offense fired right back as after a rushing touchdown by Antonio Randall, they eventually tied it back up at 21 apiece. But then some weird clock management at the end, as Clemson had multiple timeouts at the end of the game. Multiple timeouts with less than a minute to go. Clemson, Georgia Tech, on the verge of field goal range. But Clemson allowed them to take the clock down to the rest of the game, and Georgia Tech didn't have any timeouts left. So it was a fire drill. But A&R was up to the task in special teams as they managed to kick a 55-yard field goal as time expires, and the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets are now 3-0 and are a tough task in the ACC, that's for sure. As for Clemson, he's come into the season ranked number 4. And then losses to LSU, had to come back from 16-0 down to beat Troy, and then lose on the road to Georgia Tech. We'll see.